F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy. Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, F double R fams? If y'all new to the channel, welcome. If y'all been here, welcome back to F double R Friend Request Reviews, where friend request friends to watch Rome. Season 1, Episode 2, title, How Titus Pullo Brought Down the Republic. Seems like we about to get right to it. You already know where we left off. Messages were sent. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we about to get into, because we also got a scorned woman who's pledged to get her revenge as well. So I'm just curious how things are gonna play out in this, devious world that we in right now, because motherfuckers out here snaking everybody. So it's gonna be a fun watch, man. How about you, Formal? How you feel going into this next episode?
I feel good, man. I can't lie. New show, new me, and I've been thinking about it consistently. So I'm ready to jump into this one. Like you said, it's already a devious world. We done seen two friends become enemies just in one episode. But they name dropping in this title, so I'm expecting we're gonna be following Titus and see what he's about. That's the one who was popping off, right? Who fell off the formation?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. I liked him. So let's do it. I'm ready.
Listen, y'all, we're not gonna hold you here any longer. We're just gonna dive right into this episode. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe, okay? The goal is 10K. Only way we're gonna get there though is if you click that button. Also click that bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it.
Let's go. Previously on Rome. That looked like
He's
some shit
from
you
Rome?
first learn in
My daughter Julia.
computer graphics class. Like that's some shit I do right now on PowerPoint. Like, don't show her bend over.
Now, if you like.
Good.
British women.
They just did. What are you talking about?
Care for nothing.
That's cold. If you know, you know.
We can't escape HBO. Where we at? Where we at?
Gaul. Near the Italian border winner. Damn, they got winners out here.
And they're already set up too. You remember they packed everything up.
We cannot wait here forever. This is a very precarious position. What happens in January when your term runs out and we're still sitting here?
That's the point.
The business of motivating men to fight is a tricky matter, Posca. I would not expect a slave to understand the subtleties.
How far now?
3 hours at pace.
Here I come, girls. I'm gonna drink all the wine, smoke all the smoke, and fuck every whore in this city.
Smoke all the smoke. Let's go.
3 hours away from a wife he hasn't seen in 8 years. The man's terrified.
Surely a reunion is a happy event.
Talk of something else. Terrified. What if she's been letting other men get between her legs?
Silence.
He said he hasn't seen
The
her in
usual.
8 years, though. Damn.
The usual.
She ain't even enjoy that. That man coming home to see his wife with poon juice on his cock.
We have all men of substance. Let them have the love of the plebs and the pros.
You may dismiss the men,
Sir.
and then you may dismiss yourself until I send for you. Have some fun. But first, take the boy back to Atia. Get your reward, eh?
That's crazy. They dress like some straight commoners when they not in their gear.
I hate you.
Damn.
I hate you. I hate you.
Ooh.
I knew that was coming.
Silly girl.
Really?
So
I'm only trying to
to do my best for her. Why can't she see that?
She's young.
Master Octavian.
Baby boy. Was it very horrible? Of course it was. I can't even imagine. We shan't even talk about it. We should just put it totally out of our minds.
Yeah, he's the one that went through it. Of course, put it out of our minds, huh?
These are the men that took me from captivity. First Spear Centurion Lucius Vorenus and Legionary Titus Pullo.
So, we embrace you. Good fearsome specimens you are.
I mean, they shall eat with us.
Obliged, sir, but I must go to my wife.
Your wife has waited 8 years. It's perfectly acceptable to eat with them.
Splendid idea.
Okay. So they are still pretty low level, even if you are a fucking commander and legionnaire and whatever. Like,
But
I
it
didn't think
seems
they
like
was
they-
that high up, but I thought they at least was middle class or something. Like,
It seems like they just made it.
Facts.
Like,
Lost count ages ago. Lots, though.
And you, Lucius?
309 fighting men. I don't keep count on civilians.
You're very exact.
The priests offer a discount when you pass 100.
Priests. Crooks, many of them. I just talk direct to whatever god I'm doing business with. Bugger the priests.
Too few people can be bothered to do things the proper old Roman way.
look at Titus finna get some cheeks. That's what he here for.
Don't mind my saying it, but, you two make unlikely friends.
We are not
We're
friends.
for
I
you.
am his
We're not
superior
friends.
officer.
By virtue of rank, if nothing else.
That is enough from you.
complete opposites, these two. He coming back.
Facts. You see that, man? He trying to...
again?
Everything
I did
he's
not
look at everything.
I go this way. The cleaner brothels are in the Subura next to the venereal temple.
The venereal temple. Okay. The brothel's next to the venereal temple.
He said the cleaner ones don't, right?
Hey, he said, I'm by any means necessary.
Titus look like he don't give a man.
Like, they plebeians. I gotta pull up the system. What's it? The caste system or whatever? The social structures back then.
Niobe?
They looking at that nigga like, oh, that's old girl.
Oh.
No.
You're alive.
No.
What child is that?
Wait now. Your grandson, the son of your daughter.
My daughter is only...
She's 13, near 14. His name is Lucius.
Niobe, stop.
I order you to stop.
Just questioned her loyalty in front of
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, for real.
Girls, this is your father.
Damn.
They don't even notice, bro. 8 years.
She's not simple, is she?
Greet your father's.
She's not simple, is she? That's old girl from Game of Thrones, right?
Yes, the lady from across the seas.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
The paymaster said you must be dead. They said they don't make mistakes.
Damned fools, I haven't seen to... Bit of a surprise to see me then, eh?
Bit surprised to be called whore.
Huh.
I am sorry for it.
A whore in front of everybody.
I've said sorry.
In front of everybody. Them words got in his head.
Yep. Damn, 8 years though? That's gotta be.
How did you manage for money?
My sister lied and her husband helped us out.
I should clear 10,000 denarii.
That's good news.
Yeah, this is.
These niggas had no game back then.
I
Like,
mean,
if it wasn't for the fact that was just over women, bruh, niggas wouldn't be getting no cheeks.
That's very true. That's very true. But like, what is he supposed to do in that situation? Like,
I mean, it's been 8 years. Act like you happy to see your wife.
no,
nigga.
that's
Like,
true. That's true.
A pleasure. Forgive us for imposing at such a ludicrous hour.
Not at all. I adore it. The secrecy, the intrigue. It's most thrilling.
She's meeting with...
Yes.
General Antony, we are...
God, your beauty is painful.
Yeah.
You are the crucifix of Venus.
See, that's how he was supposed to fucking greet his wife.
Yeah.
You're inside the sacred precincts of Rome, but yet you wear the bloody red cloak of a soldier.
Que bruta figura.
Que bruto. He said, how stupid of you.
Caesar wishes to avoid bloodshed. He wishes to be seen as a man of reason and probity.
This kid.
The man's term of office ends in 2 weeks.
We say 6 months.
2 weeks! He sits alone in the Brenner.
Caesar has many more legions than the 13th.
On the far side of the Alps.
Winter does not last forever. Spring comes, and snows melt.
That's a threat.
I assure you it is no threat. Snows always melt.
So that's just a fact.
Caesar is bluffing. He wishes to appear supremely confident. Evidently, he's desperately weak, weaker than we'd thought. This is a last-ditch attempt to frighten us into making concessions while he still has the semblance of an army. He's weak, Cicero, dying.
Where are you from, friend?
13th.
Better keep that quiet. This is deep Pompeian territory.
So, we're all Romans, eh? Come on, ladies, hear me now. Furies and river gods for 5.
Okay. He's definitely changed. Man, don't even make love to his wife.
Meanwhile, she kicked her dick out. Like,
Come on, you lumping cunnies.
let's go.
Graces of a form.
This man cheating. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew he was cheating. Ain't no way.
Oh.
Easy way or hard way.
Oh, dude. He don't play no games.
You feel me? And he threw the money anyways. Damn.
This is what he really came here for.
This is how he took out the Republic, huh?
Yo.
That's crazy. How do you even make it out alive after that?
I mean, do you see how big this man is?
I'm saying, though, after whacking him, they should have jumped on him. They really let him leave.
I ain't. What?
It's the big calendar. Damn, okay, they did fuck him up some more.
Who is this man?
Run, get a doctor.
I don't want people dying in my house.
Do as I say, woman.
What the hell?
Nigga.
What you doing?
Let's go.
Oh my God. No. While awake.
That man got real nails. Is this hammered into his shit like regular? Like
crazy the things they used to do to humans back in the day.
This is brass.
He said silver only.
Come.
This is brass.
Where are you going?
I have business.
Business? What business?
Do not question me in that tone.
Tone. My father's cock! How's that for tone?
I heard that.
You feel me? He would have came back with the fucking lashings. It would have been over.
Scipio will propose an ultimatum be put to Caesar. I ask you as a friend to support the proposal and to enjoin your many friends to do the same.
Oh. Is that the homie from Big Fish?
You are declaring war. Caesar will not have to accept or refuse the terms because Mark Antony will immediately use Tribune's veto.
I am no friend to Caesar, nor any tyrant.
I have made a vow to Jupiter. Unless I get the full backing of the Senate tomorrow, I and all my legions will sail for Spain and leave you gentlemen to your own defenses.
Pompey just as much of a tyrant. Look at that. Are you seeing it? You feeling it?
This is he, Crito. You don't rightly know, do you know that this girl is my property? That you should have asked my permission before you coupled with her?
I'm sorry. They did was only natural. They're young and they love each other.
That's no excuse. He cannot be but what he is. When are you a man?
Next month, sir.
Next. Very well, you may marry my daughter. Assure your good people that the dowry will be appropriate.
Oh, man.
Have it.
Different.
The Senate will hear Metellus Scipio.
Shut up, nigga.
Conscripts fast.
Nobody heard that man.
A motion
help out.
is proposed. Those in favor, make it known.
Damn. Huh. Don't do it. It seems like he has the power in his group.
Yeah, if he stands, everyone else stands with him.
Let me be clear with you. I do not wish that a motion as important as this should stand on a mere trick of procedure.
Trick, you say?
Session was not formally ended, correct? Then Tribune Antony may use veto on the motion.
I gotta think about that.
That is so. Juno Inferna, senile old fool. Antony must not be harmed.
Dominus.
Oh, shit.
Good news.
Is Antony gonna be harmed?
If he is, by who?
Run and hide. Run and
This man is a superhuman.
I was gonna say he good with the babies. Never mind. He trying at least.
A good man, you say? For years and years, I'd lie awake at night and beg all the gods to send him home. I'd see him clear as glass, lying dead and bloody in the mud somewhere. I was lonely. I was so lonely. And now he's home, and I wish he was in Gaul.
Damn.
He's a cold, mean brute. Not one loving word.
Pullo, he'd say to me, Pullo, my old friend, I have a wife back home, Niobe is her name, and she's worth more to me than all the women of Gaul.
I thank you for your kind words, but I know you lie.
No, he's actually telling the truth here.
This is all I have left. There'll be more when I sell the slaves. Get the girls indoors and stay indoors until you know it's safe.
It's hard, isn't it?
It saddens me that you're unhappy. Because I have deep affection for you. When I return, we'll talk.
Okay. I have a deep affection for you. I just don't know how to communicate it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I am just a man in this generation. Women are property. I don't know how to love. Please help. Father raised me.
And I've been around nothing but men for 8 years. Fucking murdering.
Talk to the poor man. Ask him questions.
General Antony, does my mother's screaming irritate you?
Damn.
I find it extremely irritating. I wondered whether you did also. Perhaps you like it.
So spiteful, and for what?
You better stop before she put you up on somebody's bed again.
Exactly.
I thought she was gonna. They ain't do that shit back in ancient Rome.
But we do not touch them. Antony must not
say
be
it.
touched. None of that. Poppy strict orders. Him who starts trouble will be on a cross.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's crazy. All
Don't
these
say
plebs out here. Oh, there's Buddy.
Yep.
Okay, he knows this is an attack.
Ooh, that easy.
Damn, he got a blade on him too?
Rally to me. Rally to me.
No blood, huh?
Titus, he see. Oh shit, did Buddy get stabbed?
He did.
He did.
Caesar has no choice now. Come the spring, he will cross the Alps with his legions and march on Rome.
Wait, didn't he say he's gonna leave because of this though? Or was he just pussyfooting? He was what's it called? Selling wolf tickets.
By order of the Senate, Gaius Julius Caesar is declared an enemy of Rome. All good citizens are bound to do him harm if they are able.
Are bound to do, bro. That's crazy. Imagine you getting there.
What? The president getting on stage talking about, listen, That is wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He gave citizens the ability to
Damn.
become murderers.
But to try and kill a tribune in the forum.
The man's found some hard black iron in his soul.
He think Pompey.
Sure it was yon demented little worm Cato put him up to it.
Let's see what the men have to say.
That bread fresh. That's
Don't
what's
do
up.
that. You look just right as you are. Like Leonidas at Thermopylae.
Okay. We need to present you a certain way. See, they got that showmanship for real.
Pompey and the Senate have formally declared that Gaius Julius Caesar is an enemy of Rome. They have declared that I am a criminal, assaulted on the steps of the Senate House.
On his white horse. Like,
Legionary Titus Pullo, step forward.
he like, oh shit, what I do wrong? Come on, pull up, Pullo.
Titus Pullo.
He just spit on the back of that nigga head, man.
Here's 500 denarii.
Ooh.
Big dog.
Very grateful, sir. Will you come with me to Rome?
Till
Yes.
death do us part.
Yes, sir. Certainly. And you? Are you with me?
There you go, Titus. 500 though.
Okay, so that's how he did it, huh? First blood, you get that bonus. Get it in Call of Duty too. Phew. Can you imagine that? Julius Caesar just riding by.
Stay calm.
This is rebellion and treason, and I am no traitor.
It's too late now. We're across. We're in Italy. You're a rebel, whether you like it or not.
Damn.
Caesar is in Italy!
What can it be?
Caesar!
What does this mean for like the soldiers who are married though? And their families? Like, are the civilians gonna try to run up on these people?
What's going to happen?
War is going to happen.
Unfortunately. It's not going real good. There you have it. Season 1, episode 2 of Rome in the books. Yeah, I quite enjoyed this episode. I didn't expect it to kind of play out like this because I thought we were already gonna kind of gear up for war, but it seemed like Caesar wanted to kind of, you know, make his offer, to say the least, and I guess he knew where it would kind of lead. You know what I'm saying? So we could say that they're both playing the game right now. But yeah, Pompey's he a dumb motherfucker. This one is dumb. Like that assassination attempt was just weak. It was real weak. This should have been some like bowsman, legendary bowman from the top of the castle. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We talking about against Mark Antony?
Yeah.
That won't Pompey. Remember, Pompey wanted him to go do the veto. Pompey wanted the veto to stand. Like, he just wanted to do a quick facade of like who is on Caesar's side and who's not. And then Mark Antony would have vetoed it.
Yeah, he was
this
gonna
way
veto.
everything could have still, like, you know,
So
he would have had the advantage at that point. Like, but now this kind of gives Caesar more of the advantage because it ain't a blindside attempt. This now is just like, oh, this is war. Like, popping off.
So I interpret that wrong then.
Yeah, Pompey didn't try to do that.
Okay then. So I was completely wrong about that. Yeah, but I like where we're going here, man. So how about you, Fulham? What's your thoughts on this one?
It was good. It was good. I definitely yeah, things getting political, you know. I gotta brush up on some Roman history and see what's really going on. But yeah, I definitely did like this one because obviously, you know, there's gonna be some time before Caesar actually does get to Rome, you know, and actually the fighting starts. So, you know, they still gotta go through some of the politics and some of the conniving moves that they have to do here. But I am also very much interested in the civilians, because Pompey said, you know, there'll be civil war on the streets. So I'm kind of wondering, like, you know, is it going to be, you know, people who align with Pompey versus people who align with Caesar, and then who's even the verifier of things like that? You know what I'm saying? Because we got Buddy who's not even with the shits. The other legionnaire, he's like, I'm not down with treason.
Yeah,
but, like,
yeah.
The fact that he's a soldier, does this put his family in the line of fire as, like, you know, someone who gets attacked by the people who are with Pompey? So yeah, I'm like, damn, I'm kind of worried about that civil war aspect of things, like, and what's that's gonna look like. So yeah, I like this one. It was good.
All right, man. Let's get into it. I think we can start off with our boy Titus, man. I enjoyed his character, man. I like his charisma. I like the way he goes about life. You know, he's very open when he speaks as well. Something that is the complete opposite of I don't even remember his name. Do you?
No.
Angry husband.
Yeah, he's angry husband #1 for right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Until we get him.
They're like completely polar opposites. Like, he's very open and outspoken, and he's just kind of, you know, formal. You know, so it's I like the contrast though, and I don't know what type of healing abilities this man has or what gods are looking over this man, but they literally drilled into this man's skull, right?
Mm-hmm.
Took something out, passed it back up, and it seemed like he was up and ready to go next day.
Tried and true operations, man. This is what they had to work with. They hammered regular nails into this. Those the same nails that come from the table that they was fixing them on. Like, he just pulled one out real quick. Yeah, that was crazy. Titus is a formidable foe for show.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he popped off again this episode. You know what I'm saying? Spent all his bread on gambling, scrapped out with that crowd, and then he was the first to kill in the Mark Antony situation, which was technically his situation.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, where was he at when he went down there to play that games?
The dude who attacked him?
Yeah. Like,
remember, he was the one who was like, he's the one who was sitting right next to the guy he was going against.
But where was that at? Wasn't that like?
That was in the city somewhere. Like, they was just in Rome somewhere.
Oh, just some random spot.
Yeah, because that's after him and Buddy separated. He told him to go to a brothel, go over here, whoop-de-whoop.
Mm-hmm.
So he went to the brothel. He got some cheeks, and then
he went over there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But who peoples was that? That's what I'm.
Well, they said they were loyal to Pompey.
Yeah,
but I don't think they were attacking Mark Antony. I think it's like the Legionnaire dude said. I think it's like Angry Husband #1 said. Like, they, you know, he attacked him, and the crowd just kind of took off from that. Like, that was originally Titus's fight, but then, you know, just the fact that somebody.
So
it's like
okay. So
like,
I'm taking it because I was connecting that they were Pompey's people, but I did hear Pompey saying that we can't let Mark Antony get killed. But for a second there, I thought that was just like him trying to. Because he was speaking
PR
it so like PR, like he was speaking it so loudly. I thought it was like him trying to play save face. That's why I went to where I went to. But for me, so you're thinking that he was going after Titus.
That's what Pompey wasn't going after anybody. Like,
but the dude in the crowd.
The dude in the crowd was going after Titus.
Okay.
You know, an eye for an eye. Like, that nigga literally, like, that's why I said, bro, how did they let him walk away? Like, when they whacked him and he got all disoriented, they should have jumped on his ass, because that man killed like 3-4 people before he walked out of there.
He did.
So, you know, they took offense to that. So
Okay.
They, you know.
For a second there, I thought I was tripping. Like, I know I smoked like heavily before I came in here, but for a second I'm like, wait a minute, I could have sworn those Pompey people. So like, okay, now it connects.
It technically is loyalist to Pompey.
Yes.
Like, they are, they are his people technically. But I think it was just the overall, the bar brawl effect. Somebody swings a punch in the bar, everyone else is fighting.
Okay.
So he ran up on Titus. Titus slit his throat. The rest of because the crowd's already riled up. They're already looking at Mark Antony like, what the fuck?
And
so then that happened, and they all just jumped in. Like,
what was the title again? How he protected bro?
Titus Populus saves the day. No, I'm just playing. How Titus Pullo brought down the Republic.
That's a perfect title. Yeah. Okay. Now it's all coming together. It's all coming together now. How he brought down the Republic. Okay, so yeah, it is. It's your version that's absolutely correct.
Yeah,
because
his
of the
situation stopped the veto from happening.
Yes.
Because if they would have never fought, Mark Antony would have made that walk. The crowd, they was wild, but they wasn't gonna pop off. They would have made that to the meeting, and then he would have vetoed.
Okay. So it's See.
It makes sense, yo.
It's the reason why we have these end talks, man. We got to get things together here, okay? Get our ducks in a row.
No
Loving
rewatches.
I mean, this
raw thoughts.
This first time, like, you really do got to process it because this is heavy political. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like these motherfuckers are really like talking some jargon.
Yeah. Nah, because they lost me for a second too with the whole plan. Like, he was just like, yeah, Caesar's gonna. The people are gonna stand for Caesar, and if they don't, then he'll know it's war, and if they do, then he'll at least think that he has people on his side. So like all that shit was kind of like it was getting a little crazy for me for a second, but then they started breaking it down in layman terms a little bit. So I was like, okay, I think I see what they're saying. Like Pompey's trying to set a little double cross kind of moment, but it backfired in his face.
Yeah,
but it's funny because he's getting blamed for it.
Yeah.
So it's just like. There you have it.
Oh man, I gotta say I do love this is like a love-hate with the mother of the kids. It seems like she's in a position to where she is kind of like high up there because that's where they had the little secret meeting and shit. And that's why that kid is so informed, like why he's so in the loop. Because that man that little boy be in them. He be in the meetings. So that makes more sense because in the first episode I was like, how does he know so much? That's starting to make a lot more sense. But like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with the mom. She's a horrible mother, but she's a dope character. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like her character. She's, I like her. But yeah, she's a horrible mother.
Yeah, she definitely gives me those typical vibes of characters in this time setting. She probably fit well in Spartacus as well. But yeah, she's a woman in a world where women are not in a position of power. So, and within her position of power, she's playing it as best as she can. But you're right though, that typically doesn't translate to good parenthood. But it seems like a lot of these mugs weren't good parents back then for the most part. Like,
no, that's facts.
But I am just kind of like, I don't know. I'm kind of like, what's up with them two? Like, especially the mother and the daughter. The son, we're gonna get there with his character. I could tell he got some development to go through. But the mother and daughter, I'm kind of like, because they shared that moment last episode where it was like, we're gonna pay back Pompey for this, and then this episode they right back to. Each other's
regular
necks,
like the husband came back, the mom trying to kick out the husband. You just like, wait, what the fuck going on? Like, what happened from last episode? I thought we were supposed to, Pinky in the brain this bitch, like take over the world, like. But
like I knew the husband wasn't gonna. I knew the mom was against the husband coming back because I'm assuming she wants to put her daughter in a better like position of power politically or something that. So marry her off to someone else, more important, but still, it was, I don't know. We gotta wait. We on the episode 2. We gotta wait.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's pretty hard for a woman to navigate in this world, especially when men see them as property. And speaking of property, that takes us to Angry Husband number one. Yes.
Let's do it.
I agree with you. He could have, like the initial. Like first sighting of his wife, wasn't a good look. Wasn't a good look. You know, she was holding the baby. And back in these days, that's kind of like, I mean, like nowadays, you can, that's not, you know, sketchy. But like back then, hella sketchy. You know what I'm saying? So I get the initials, but after that, it should have been like, you know, kind of warming up a little bit. But it just never happened. It never happened until obviously the conversation. I mean, even when they were having sex, you see it. It was like pretty much looking at Titus fucking in the brothel, like, you know what I'm saying? Just going in there and going to town, pound town. But yeah, it sucks because he had that moment of like awareness, like, damn, maybe I am kind of treating my wife bad, and maybe I should kind of open up my feelings. But now that's just gonna go all to shit, right? Because he's in the field with Caesar.
Honestly, I'm really intrigued with what his character is gonna do, because he's all about that. This is treason stuff. Like, he's basically a op right now. Like, if you're Team Julius, he's an op. So I am kind of interested in what that's gonna look like. How's that gonna affect his relationship with Titus? Because he's open about it with Titus, and Titus just keeps telling him, you know, like, it is what it is. Like, you know, like you said, they polar opposites. Titus, he's a lot more free will, free spirit. Angry husband number one, he's a little bit more like, you know, procedure, process, structure. So he's not trying to do this treason shit. So I don't know what his life is about to look like. Like, when they do march into Rome, does he just dip off and go AWOL and just go get his wife and his family and figure something out, like, or what? Because 8 years is a long time, and like, really, the way he interacted with them, for all I know, they dead to him. Like, he could just keep it moving, like, but he's not gonna do that. He said, you know, I have deep feelings for you. We're gonna talk later. So I don't know, man. I don't know what they're gonna do with this character, especially since he's not with the treason stuff. I think it makes his character a little bit more complicated than following Titus, of course. But yeah, he blew it, man. I know 8 years, he wanted to probably come home and assert dominance. And then, like you said, the situation was kind of crazy, you know. And then Titus did say what he said while Mark Antony was clapping cheeks. So it's like all that's fizzling in his head.
Yes.
But after that, he could have toned it down a little bit. But again, I feel like he was just trying to assert that dominance, like, let them know, this, you know, get on your knees when you greet me. And well, he didn't say that, but, you know, he was waiting for it. I can't lie though, bruh. Like, I don't know, man. that baby, bro. Why she was breastfeeding the baby, like, why she was, how old she said the kid was? She said the kid was like 14.
I should have said something, bro. That's it,
She
yo,
said the-
bro.
she said the kid was 14,
Listen,
right?
listen, right? That's the exact thought that ran through my head, bro. I'm like, I don't know why I didn't say it. It was like right there. I was like, how is she breastfeeding the baby if she's not pregnant? I'm glad you said something. See, this is why I fucking love these in talks.
Same,
What
man.
I forgot, he brought back up. And now we have come to the conclusion she did it.
That's what I'm thinking.
You did it.
Cause I know back then, and I'm assuming even now, I don't know. Feel free to knowledge check me, everybody in the comments. Like, I know there was, you know, times when like someone had to step in and you know, be the provider in that sense, because the mother couldn't do it. So I'm wondering if it's something that simple, but I'm just like, I don't think so, bruh.
Damn,
Because she said the girl is 14, right? So I think you could start lactating at like 12, 13. So she should be old enough to start lactating on her own and do that shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Nah, bruh. Just put
They
so many
always play
layers
with
into his
infidelity
story.
in these shows, man.
They putting so many layers into this story right now, bruh. I can't believe you brought that up, bruh. I completely forgot to mention that shit. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Listen.
Cause even the boy, bro, even when she introduced the boy, he was mad. Like, I'm just like I get it, you meeting the daddy for the first time, but he was just mad, like timid and just, Like, he was just there. Like, he was just existing. And then she gave him the little kiss at the end, like a thank you. Like that kiss
That
was like a
kiss
thank
was
you
suspect.
Kiss.
It was.
Yeah, that was like a
was.
thank you, like a
yes.
you know, like, you know, just thank God, like I appreciate you for being here.
Formal.
Type shit. Like,
He didn't predict this, but he a good detective. Let's get it right.
I couldn't predict that. I didn't think wifey was gonna be shorty from Game of Thrones.
I mean,
out
we
here
didn't even think we were
bullshitting.
gonna meet his wife, to be honest.
Facts.
Thought there was gonna be some
years.
gladiator situation here.
Man.
But man, yeah, this episode was dope, man. I definitely enjoyed it, especially after having that end talk. Like I said, I was a bit, I guess, confused a little bit, but it originally wasn't confused. It was just it could be either other way, but I feel like any one of those situations could have happened. It could have been, you know, Pompey's order or blah, but I see what you mean. Yeah.
Or it could have even been Cato's order, the dude who always wears the black instead of the white.
Yeah. Okay.
Coulda-
Yeah, the dude
coulda
that
even
always
been
follow him.
but-
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. Could have even been him.
So yeah, man, dope episode. We're only 2 episodes in. So far, things are heating up here in Rome, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the setting, loving the characters, the world building, everything is pretty good so far. I would say that the effects and you know, some of the sword fighting is a little yeah.
It's 2000s, bro.
Wait,
feel the 2000s.
Like, it's a little wacky, but we get it. It's a bit older, so you know, I'll excuse it. Yeah,
But
there's
yeah, gladiator ring was like,
yeah.
He was nowhere near him. Like, he was just like, I'm gonna just show off real quick, like, just so you know what's about to happen to your ass. Like,
and then you come
like,
back
cut it
here on
out.
the ground, like,
You feel me? One hit, like, cut it out, man.
yeah. So overall, I thought it was a great episode, man. Formal, any final thoughts? The score you want to give to us?
Yeah, I had a great time here too. You know, early series heebie-jeebies. You know, we're trying to figure everything out. It's a new politics are a little bit different. You know, it's ancient history here, so you know we keeping up as best we can. But I think we're doing great right now, and I agree with everything Bradley said. Right now, the characters are pretty solid. Things are getting complicated with some of these characters, as you can see from this end talk just now. The world building is nice, and yeah, I'm just ready for more conflict, because next episode, I'm pretty sure it's gonna pop off. Like they said, Caesar is officially in Italy, so he's crossed that bridge with his army, and apparently he has even more. That's a little bit further south, I think they said. So yeah, I'm just ready for what's to come. I'm digging Rome right now. I'm glad we jumped on this. I'm gonna give this episode, I'm gonna give it like an 8.3. Yeah, I think an 8.3 is solid. Maybe even an 8.5, but I'm gonna give it the 8.3 because of skill issue. You know, some of the politics I was struggling on, but like I said, that's skill issue. That's on me. I'll try to pay better attention. 8.3 for your boy.
Yeah, I think I probably would have been right around there, but I'm gonna give it an 8.5 because it's just us, and I'm just gonna pat myself in the back because you already know, man. Power level low on this side, but 8.5 is a solid score, man. We got 8.3s and up over here on the FRR crew. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode, man. So if y'all still rocking with us this long, we appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Thanks for tuning in. If y'all haven't already, like the video, comment down below, let us know what you thought of this episode.
And most importantly, do not forget to subscribe. You know the goal. And if you're into them full-length reactions, Patreon link is in the description down below. FRR is out. Peace.
Everybody's heard about the